Hey everyone, how's it going? It's me, and today we are at the second volume of Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil, this one right here. And it was pretty good, though I would say the one negative for this is definitely the art. Marco Giacchetto, the guy who did the art for the last 5 issues, is not here for this one. So instead we got two different guys. One guy did like the first 4 issues of this volume, and then the last guy did like 1 issue. The last issue was actually pretty cool. Had a cool like noir aesthetic to it, and it looked nice. But the rest of it just looked pretty generic and weird. I didn't like it very much. But anyway, let's get into it. There's basically like 3 plot lines to this whole volume. So we're going to get into that one by one rather than like the whole thing. So, of course, we have to start it with the titular character, Matt Murdock. Matt is no longer Daredevil. In fact, he hasn't been Daredevil for like 8 weeks, and now he's a parole officer. He isn't a lawyer anymore because he doesn't want to do that anymore. So instead, he's working with, former criminals and whatnot, people who like deal drugs and whatnot, mostly young guys. And unfortunately, one of the guys he worked with was the brother to the guy he accidentally killed. So that puts Daredevil in a little, that puts Matthew in a bit of an anxiety attack. So he goes out and, has his little attack. And it's pretty heartbreaking to see. The guy just, he just looks so sad and depressed. Also, while this is happening, he meets up with this bookstore chick who, fun fact, is actually the wife of the son of a crime boss. So, just try to get that through your head. And, so anyway, his life is just kind of going through, He says he likes it, but you could kind of tell that he doesn't really like it at all, especially with, him being forced to retire from being Daredevil and stuff like that. But anyway, as I said before, he's trying to start this relationship with this chick who's, like, married, and it's really weird because, Matt's a Catholic, and it's oof. But anyway, she asked him to come in with her so that she can have dinner with him, mostly because she wants him to screw around with her husband because her husband doesn't like Matt. And, things are kind of going not so well because him and her husband's mom, who's like the mafia boss, is like arguing over like the law and responsibility and all the other moral issues until they're attacked. Some sniper just comes over and shoots, tries to kill them. It hits her bookstore's lady's brother-in-law, and that doesn't look too bad. But luckily, Matt survives, and he manages to rescue and save the rest of them. Meanwhile, with Detective Cold North, the guy who basically washed Daredevil in their last bout and is the one who basically forced him into retirement, he isn't doing so well because the cops, a lot of them are crooked, and they don't like him very much because he's very by the books. He's very follow the law type of guy. So, they do what you normally do when you don't like somebody. You ambush them and beat the ever-living shit out of them. So that's basically what happens. But Cole, he's no slouch, so he basically gives them all of their names. He's a snitch. He's a little bitch snitch, and they didn't like that at all, so they beat the ever-living shit out of his partner. And, that basically is just like, I'm gonna have to stop, telling the truth and stuff, or else they're gonna go after my family. Because these guys also know his family, mostly thanks to Wilson Fisk. Also, speaking of Wilson Fisk, he's still mayor of New York, and he's kind of happy that Daredevil isn't there anymore. Though there is Daredevil sightings, it's mostly just civilians putting on a Daredevil mask. Spoiler alert. And, Wilson, he's just like, you know what? Things have been so good. I'm just going to stop doing crime stuff. So he gets all of the crime boss and just tells him, look, I'm retiring. I want to stay as the mayor, and I want to go legitimate. And I want to create farms with marijuana and make weed illegal in New York, which I'm pretty sure it's already legal in New York City, but whatever. Yeah, so he tries to go straight, basically. And, that's basically his plot line, which is really funny. But anyway, Daredevil's and Detective Cole's plot lines intertwine when the cops go ahead and try to kill Cole because Cole's detective buddy, his partner, accidentally died from a stroke because he was beaten way too hard. He was sent to the ER. That's how bad it was. So while that was happening, Daredevil was also there because one of his clients, I guess you could say, his clients from his job was also there because he broke his parole, and he was trying to help out his parole. But he finds out that people are going to kill Cole, so he decides to, put on, like, the weird mask thing that you see in the Daredevil TV show, that weird do-rag looking mask. Yeah, that one, he puts that on, and, it's pretty cool. They beat everything shit out of all the cops, and Cole's just like, hey, you're Daredevil, aren't you? And he's just like, maybe. I mean, it was. and then he leaves, and then he's confronted by Elektra, who just returned. And now she's going to train Matt again, because it's obvious that Matt wants to be Daredevil because he wants to help people. But yeah, that's basically the entire volume. I'm pretty sure I missed some things, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, it was pretty great. I liked it a lot. It was really enjoyable. Again, the art isn't as good because Marco Cicchetto isn't on it, but the rest was really good. The plot is really good. Matt screwing the wife of the son of the mafia boss. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get that mixed up so much. But yeah, Matt screwing with someone else's wife, that's pretty funny. Yeah, I didn't think I told you that. He screwed the guy's wife afterwards. So yeah, that was an entire thing. But yeah, overall, pretty good volume. Definitely give it like an 8 out of 10 or something, even though like number things are pretty dumb. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.